G'day guys, we're 5 Seconds of Summer. We're an Aussie band who...
Well, I'm half Scottish and half Kiwi. As a young boy, I went to school in...
Shut up, Callum. We'll get to that later.
But I thought we were supposed to talk about our lives.
Yeah, we will.
But first, we want to clear something up. We are not, I repeat, not the same as One Direction.
I mean, yes, we're a four-piece band.
And yes, we appeal to lots of teenage girls.
We may have supported 1D on their Take Me Home tour.
But it's the story of my life, telling people how different we are. And if I had to tell you one thing, it's that the public, well, they don't know about us and how dissimilar we are. We're just trying to live while we're young and make the best song ever.
Watch this space. We're not a boy band, just four boys in a band, making great music.
We started out by gaining our following on YouTube, so it's great to be back now making this DML.
So can we talk about our lives now?
Alright, Callum, go for it.
So, I was born in Sydney and went to Norwest Christian College where I met Ashton, Luke and Michael. Our eyes met across the barbecue shrimp in the busy cafeteria and...
That's not really true. Callum and I were in the same year. Ashton was 2 years above us and Michael was only 1 year above. We just met at school. I don't really remember how or when exactly.
I'd actually auditioned for the X Factor in 2010. I didn't get through, so I joined the band in December 2011. The boys contacted me on Facebook when they needed a drummer. I wasn't too sure on the boys at first because they mucked around too much and kept forgetting the words when we'd record videos.
What do you mean we kept forgetting the...
Wallabies?
Weather?
No, words. Not again, guys.
We started posting covers of videos on YouTube in 2011.
Obviously, it wasn't long before I was totally committed to the band and we all became the best mates for life.
So we officially became a four-piece.
I even changed my Facebook status.
After months of deliberation about our band name, meetings, mind maps and mediation, we finally came up with the wonderful 5 Seconds of Summer.
You're exaggerating again, Callum. What exactly happened is I texted the band saying, hey guys, I'm naming the band 5 Seconds of Summer.
And we were like, okay, we're cool with that.
But what about the carrier pigeon?
What are you talking about?
The fireworks? The plane that wrote 5 Seconds of Summer in the clouds? No?
Our first gig wasn't the best.
We had thousands of subscribers on YouTube, but only 20 people showed up to the gig.
I think I even saw some tumbleweed go past.
Anyway, we tried not to let it get us down.
It wasn't until Adam Wilkinson, our A&R production manager, discovered us online and sent us a message that things started to change.
We were so confused at first because we never normally got messages on YouTube from boys.
In 2010, we had signed a publishing deal with Sony and ATV, but it wasn't until 2 years later in 2012 that we released our first EP called Unplugged.
What? EP stands for Unplugged? That's so weird.
No, Callum. It's a good job you got a pretty face.
Louis Tomlinson tweeted our song Gotta Get Out from the EP, which got us loads of attention.
You shouldn't have mentioned that. We're trying to show how we're not like One Direction.
Yeah, but that song got to number 3 in the Australian iTunes chart. We should say thanks.
But it's these little things that make people think we're exactly the same. There's no control now. One way or another, people are gonna compare us.
Come on, Ashton. Acceptance is what makes you beautiful. Recognise the comparison. Those guys really helped us out.
True, we then toured with Hot Chill Ray and then released a music video for our song Out of My Limit. Niall from One Direction tweeted the video and called it a tune. It got over 100,000 views in 24 hours. That was pretty bonza.
After this, we went to the UK for 6 weeks to write and record our album. Things were really looking up and finally more than 20 people were coming to the gigs.
Get out of here, Zane.
In 2013, it was announced that One Direction had chosen us to support them on their Take Me Home tour.
Yeah, but we're still not the same as them though.
We toured the UK, Ireland, North America, Australia and New Zealand. When we got back, we headlined the Pants Down tour and signed to Capitol Records.
We also released our own record label associated with Capitol where we'd release all of our own music. It's called Hi or Hey Records and means we're in more control. It's amazing we had time to do all of this because that same year in February we released She Looks So Perfect, which peaked at #1 in Australia, New Zealand, the UK, Ireland and Scotland.
I don't even know where Scotland is.
Hey, I said at the start of the video I was half Scottish.
Yeah, right. That's Scotland. I'm with you there.
We then agreed to tour again with 1D on their Where We Are tour. We released our album, 5 Seconds of Summer. It won a Kerrang Award, which was pretty sweet.
We then toured again with One Direction. Isn't that right, Harry?
Harry? My name's Ashton. What are you on about?
Oh, my bad. Sorry, dude.
Anyway, our next studio album is called Sounds Good, Feels Good and is going to be big. Like bigger than anything you've ever heard before.
We're going to be the biggest band the world has ever seen.
Here's some other random stuff about us.
Well, let's just get this out of the way first. In August 2014, a naughty video I'd sent a girl on Snapchat appeared on Vine. It focused on my boomerang, if you get what I mean. People thought it was a masterpiece. It won an award at the Rain Dance Festival and I got an Oscar for Best Male Performance.
No, that's not true again, Callum. It was Callum's Little Callum, but was just captioned with a winky face. Callum tweeted after it kept getting bigger and bigger on social media, saying, "I'm still just a teenage kid, learning from my mistakes, boo boo, what a little baby."
Yeah, well, what about you getting scolded by your ex Abigail Breslin in her song You Suck? That was hilarious. She made you look like an idiot. I laughed for days at that.
Guys, calm down. Let's not fight. How about this for a fact? I was once fired from KFC.
What? Why was that?
Because you're so finger-licking good?
Something like that.
Also, we're not actually massive fans of American Apparel, despite, that whole song we did. It's not the most attractive underwear. Still definitely always good to wear underwear. Right, Callum?
Alright, I get it. Be careful on Snapchat, kids.
We hope you all enjoyed this Draw My Life.
This was our Draw My Life. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and click subscribe. You might also enjoy our friend Harry Styles' Draw My Life. Click here to watch it now.